Ascendant, which is known as Lagna in Vedic terms, is one of the most important concepts in the whole of astrology. It is also referred to as the rising sign. Now, while there are a lot of really nice videos out there that explain the characteristics of people having different ascendants or why it is so important, there are very few videos that actually explain what it is in a simple way. And it is one of the most frequent questions that we get here on this channel too. Now, ascendant literally means rising in power or influence. In the astrological context, it means the sign that is rising on the eastern horizon at a given location and time. But what in the world does it mean? And why is it called the rising sign? Let's see what it really means. Let's start with a sunrise. We see the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But we know that it only appears so. The sun stays while the earth goes rotating and revolving around it. It only looks like the sun rises on the eastern horizon in the morning and sinks on the western horizon. Let us choose a random place on the earth and mark it with this marker. Now, from that place, the line pointing east looks like this, and similarly, the line pointing west looks like this. Now, when the earth rotates, we see the sun rises over the eastern line. That is when we see the sun rising. And when the sun crosses the western line, we see the sunset. Now, this is not only true for the sun, but it's also true for all the stars. All stars are seen to be rising in the east and setting in the west. Let's go to a real location and see how it looks. Let's say you are standing here. We can see the sun rising in the east and after it sets in the west, we can see the stars rising from the eastern horizon. Actually, stars rise over the eastern horizon during the daytime too. We just can't see them during the day. Now, among these countless stars in the sky, the stars of the zodiac also belong. There are 12 constellations that lie more or less uniformly around the earth. These divide the sky around the earth into 12 sectors. Now, when the earth rotates, these signs are seen rising from the east just like the sun. Let's see how this looks. Now, ascendant is nothing but the sign which is currently rising above the eastern horizon. The earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation on its axis, so in 24 hours time, all 12 signs rise one after another. This means one sign lasts for about 2 hours at a time on the eastern horizon. So we can say that the ascendant on a place roughly changes every 2 hours. Because they are seen rising above the horizon, they are called the rising sign. Now, one thing to take note of is that ascendant is location dependent. At a given instant, the ascendant as seen from, let's say, New Delhi, India is different from that seen in New York, USA. Let's see this in action. Here at this location, if we draw the east line, we can see that the ascendant is Scorpio. And at the same instant, if we choose another location, let's see here, we can see that the ascendant for this location is Leo. Similarly, there is another ascendant at another location. This is analogous to the change in time in different parts of the world. In the Vedic system, when a birth chart is made, the ascendant is always put in the first house. For example, if the ascendant at the time and location of the birth is Sagittarius, its corresponding number 9 will be put in the first house. We will talk more about birth charts in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and please consider subscribing.